Om Shanti. A very warm welcome to all of you. So, this is our intermediate batch. I'm sure all of you are enjoying this journey. So, let's begin today's session. A very warm welcome to you, Sister Shani. Over to you.
Thank you, Ruchavan. Om Shanti. And good evening to all of you. Before starting the discussion of today's topic, we'll just do a beautiful journey. Just connect with that inner self. We'll start our journey by accepting as a person, by accepting myself the way I am, with all my flaws and with all my strengths. I am accepting myself as a person. Now we'll go a little deeper and we'll just remind ourselves all personality is being carried by the soul. I am the soul. I am the master. I am the performer. I am the actor. I am a conscient being. I have the capability to think, to decide, to evaluate. I, the soul, I am the one holding all the powers. In whatever I am holding. I represent that via this costume. This costume is a screen on which I, the soul, keep on showing what I am holding. I am the master. This body is the follower. Whatever instructions I give to this body follows. This is a beautiful gift given to me by Mother Nature. I'm showing the attitude of gratitude to Mother Nature for giving me such a beautiful gift. As I am a very powerful being, a very higher consciousness, a very pure being. That is why this gift given by nature is also of very high quality. This is a complex instrument. But as I am a superior being, I am superior to nature. I am superior to 5 elements of nature. That is why nature has gifted me this beautiful instrument to perform my actions on earth. All the choice lies in my hands as how to use this body. Am I using this body to spread love, to spread pure love? Am I using this body to spread peace? Am I using this body to help others? Am I using this body to spread knowledge? Am I using this body to spread happiness? Am I using this body to spread faith? The choice is with me. Again, come into the consciousness. I am a living being, just as a diamond shines in a dark room. Similarly, I, the soul, the pure diamond, shining in this body. I am the one who is moving this body from morning to night. This body is not having any capability to move, to think, to decide. I am the one doing all actions using this instrument. I am the one seeing outside world using these two eyes. I am the one listening to the voices using two ears. Just focus yourself as a higher being, as a spiritual being, as a pure diamond shining in the forehead and using the senses of the body to perform different actions. I see through eyes, I listen through ears, I smell through nose, I speak through mouth. I am the one detached from the body, sitting in the body, still master of the body. With this awareness of self as an indestructible entity, we'll start. We will start today's discussion. Maintain this consciousness in whole conversation. Om Shanti. So, a very different topic we are going to discuss today, that is Kalpvruksha. I just share with you. So all of you must remember that Kalpa is a time period of 5,000 years. It's a name given to the total cycle of 5,000 years. And in those 5,000 years, what exactly happens on earth? How the time goes on? We saw in the form of a ladder also. We saw in the form of a cycle also. But this kalpa tree, that means the whole process from starting to the end is shown in the form of a tree, how the tree grows. So this takes care of all the religions, whatever is happening in different parts of earth. So this is a overall picture of what happens in those 5,000 years. So we'll start with this: the tree, the origin of tree starts from seed. So we'll start from the seed. Who is the seed of this total kalpa tree? The seed is the father of all souls. And the whole game, the whole drama is happening on the soul only. Nature and soul, these two are the main components of this whole drama. Nature is something which is not carrying life. The soul is something which is having life and putting the life uh, in the nature, in the body also. So this is the starting point, God, the seed. From the seed, the whole tree grows, and there you can see how it's growing. So if we start from the roots of this tree, seed, then roots. So in the roots is lying those souls who are having the direct connection with the seed and spiritual connection. They are first transforming themselves, and then they are transforming the the world around them, and then the complete world. So that is the power of uh, supreme which they are getting to transform themselves and then to transform the whole world. But the specialty about the roots is the roots are hidden. Oh, even you, if you see any tree, the roots of the tree are hidden. The other parts of the tree you can see above the ground, but below the ground there are roots which are hidden. So the main role of the root of any tree is to take water, to take the nutrients, and then to supply to the whole tree, but stay hidden. Do not the roots do not, generally the roots do not come out of ground. So here also the souls who are transforming themselves by connecting to the seed, the who are spreading the positive vibrations all around, they are also hidden. They are not very much famous among other souls. Uh, so they are very much hidden, because suppose you are sitting in a room, and then you are sitting with full concentration, you are sitting in soul consciousness, and then you are experiencing the love of God, you are experiencing the peace coming from him, you are in a total blissful stage. So that is helping you to transform yourself also, and that thing is also spreading positive vibrations all around you. So you are sitting in a room, no one is aware outside that from where this pure energy is coming, but you are becoming the instrument of withdrawing the energy from the Supreme, and then spreading that energy of peace, happiness, love, and knowledge all around. So you are very much hidden. So this is the reason that seed and the roots both are hidden. And now moving to the next step. So the first thing which is visible after this is Satyug. that is 1250 years, and we also call it Adi Sanatan Devi Devata Dharma. That means this was initially it was known as Adi Sanatan Devi Devata Dharma, and then it got turned into called as Hindu Dharma. Basically, Hindu is not any religion. It's a name because there is a Hindu Kush mountain above India. India used to be a very big part. Now so many countries have been separated from India. So there was a Hindu Kush Parvat, and the people staying on this side of Hindu Kush Parvat was called Hindu. And Hindu is not a religion on its own. It's a lifestyle, or it's a name given depending on that mountain. Because if you go in the history, or as we say in this Kalpvruksha, you are not going to find the any founder of Hindu religion. You'll find the founder of Christianity, you'll find the founder of Sikhism, you'll find the founder of Islam, but there is no person who founded Hindu religion. Because initially the people who are now calling themselves as Hindu, they used to be deities, and the dharma was Adi Sanatan Devi Devta dharma. Even today in Hinduism, many people believe in the Sanatan dharma, Sanatan religion, because this Sanatan means Adi. Sanatan means Adi means this is the starting. Devi Devta dharma means the religion in this period of time was to give love, was to give peace, was to give happiness. That is why this name is given Adi Sanatan Devi Devta dharma. And this is the first starting period which is visible on this earth is this Satyug. Then the tree grows a little bit more, and we are entering into Treta Yug. This is also the same 1250 years, and these people are also called Adi Sanatana Devi, because the soul quality has not been very much dissipated. The soul quality is almost the same, very little slight difference, but the religion is same. There also the soul is in its highest form. The soul is also in the form of giving others. So Devi Devta Dharma. And you must observe that there are no branches in in these two parts, in Satyug and in Treta Yuga. In golden age and in silver age, the tree is not divided further by the branches. That means there is unity. The whole earth is the whole um, all the people staying, or all the population staying on earth was united by the single religion, the religion of peace, religion of love, religion of happiness. There was no division of different religions. Then we are entering into Dwapar Yug, and from Dwapar, we all know that all the bhakti and remembering God started. And the very first was Ibrahim ji, who established Islamism. And this happened almost 2500 years ago from today. So from there to there, where we are lying at this moment of time, the top. So from there to there, the total period is 2500 years, and from the point of starting, the total duration is 2500 years. So Dwapar Yuga, the starting happened. The starting was Islam. Then came Buddhism. It is almost 2250 years ago. So this is the oldest one. If we see from there, or if we see from there, this is the newest one. And then it comes Christianity almost 2000 years ago. And this is the reason that we are in 2021 today, because the year which we calculate is after Christianity came, and after Christianity was established. So this is AC after Christianity. BC is before Christ. So this is 2000 years ago. And then Adi Shankaracharya ji established the sannyas dharma 1500 years ago. And you'll see that in Hinduism also there is so many there is so many varieties. Some believes in sannyas dharma, some believe in Krishna, some believe in Shri Ramji, some believe in Lakshmi Narayan, some say Adi Sanatan, and some believe in Hanumanji, some believe in Ganeshji. So there is so much variety in this dharma also. And this is the period Himji, Buddhism, Christianity, and Shankaracharya ji. Then we are entering into the Kali Yuga. There the which is very new religion is Sikh Dharma. Guru Nanak ji established this Dharma 500 years ago. Then so many political leaders also coming, so many different faiths are coming. And this is the last time, last 84th birth of the soul who was named by Supreme as Brahma. When any tree grows to its maximum capacity, so ultimately the seed comes on that stage. For example, if you take an example of a plant of tulsi, so if you see that when it grows to its maximum capacity, then the seed, or some people call that as boor, seed come at the top of that plant. In the same way, this is a kalpa tree, and now it has grown to its maximum capacity. So the seed of this kalpa tree, the Supreme Himself has descended to give the right knowledge and to give the knowledge of whole tree, because no one was able to give the knowledge of whole tree exactly. Some were able to give the knowledge about Islamism, some were able to give the knowledge about Christianity, some about Sikhism, some about Buddhism, but no one was able, some about sannyas dharma, Shankaracharya ji, but no one was able to give the whole picture of how what is happening in these 5,000 years on earth. This is the total picture represented in form of a tree. And what happens when the seed himself come? So you see there is so much division in this tree. And what was the basic starting force of this tree? Was the purity, was the love, was the original religion of the soul, which is now not present in the behavior of souls. That means the foundation on which this whole tree was standing was the foundation was purity, the foundation was peace. But that foundation is not present at this moment of time. So you just imagine a tree which is standing up, but there are no strong foundations. The tree is not strong from inside. It has been rotten down. So this is what is happening to this kalpa tree, and God believes that this is the time that He must destroy so much divisions of religions, and He must establish a united world on this earth. Because all the religions which we see, the purpose of all these religions was not to divide, the purpose was to unite, but the purpose was not met. And in spite of in spite of uniting, this happened that the religions started dividing. So now you see that the religions not only divided at the physical level, the religions has also divided at our mental level. Oh, I'm Sikh, I'm Christian, we have this culture, we have this culture. So you see, no soul when when takes birth from the womb of a mother, no soul is coming with a tag of Christianity, or with a tag of Sikhism, or with a tag of Hinduism, or with a tag of Islamism. So no soul is coming with that tag, but all these are our body consciousness. No religion is coming with that tag. founder was in a favor of dividing on the basis of religion. They all came. They all gave good knowledge to us, the knowledge which will make us fulfill inside, because we were missing some part from the upper yug due to the body consciousness. So the purpose of all the religious founder was to help somehow their brothers, soul brothers, to overcome that that pain of body consciousness. But that didn't happen, and we ended up divided on the basis of religion. So there is so much division, and God believes in unity. So he has come he has descended to destroy all these religions. And the very basic of destruction of all these religions is that we all are souls. When we start experiencing that we all are souls, then we rise above that we are Hindu and you are Muslim and you are Christian and we are Buddhist, we belong to Buddhism. So we rise above from all these religions because of one higher consciousness that I am a point of being. My religion is peace. My religion is purity. My religion is happiness. So this is the knowledge which he is giving, and by imbibing that knowledge and by using that knowledge in practically, we are helping him to unite this world again. So this is all about all about kalpa and kalpatri. And now main aim of this supreme, or aim of seed supreme seed, is to destroy all these religions. And first the destruction is happening in our minds. We are breaking the boundaries of different religions, and then it will happen at the outer level. It can be natural calamities, uh, it can be atomic war, and Kalpvruksha, the wish fulfilling tree. So it's not like that there is some tree lying and you just sit under that tree and all your wishes will be fulfilled. This means that the knowledge of this Kalpvruksha will make all the craving of the knowledge which we used to have, what is the truth and how all this happening, so that all the craving of that knowledge will be fulfilled. And the knowledge is itself. The seed is the only one who is having the total knowledge of the tree. Even even you plant a tree of apple or a banana or a mango, the seed is having the whole tree in the compact form, and then the water and the sunlight and the air makes that life to come out of that seed. In the same way, the seed of this kalpa tree is the supreme himself, and he is having the knowledge, total knowledge, from the starting to the end, and then again the starting, and he is having the authority to destroy all the divisions or all the partitions in this kalpa tree, and again starting from from a united world. So this is all about our kalpa tree. And so to tell you this course, or not 7 days in the basic, 7 days in the intermediate course, uh, many of the times we discussed on self transformation. Many of the times we discussed to go back to the roots, to go back to the originality. So, oh, how we have learned all this information, we have listened to all the information, but how to do that practically, that is the main question. And to do that practically, Supreme has given the knowledge which we must read, which we must inculcate. And the knowledge is not of 1 day, 2 days, 10 days, or 15 days. He is teaching us on daily basis, and those teachings are called as Murli. Murli means flute. So when there is a saying that when Krishna used to play the flute, the gopis used to dance. So that was not a murli of a wooden. The wooden murli is not going to make the gopis to dance. If someone is playing flute in one part of village, then how gopis used to listen, used to hear that sound, that beautiful sound of flute in other part of village. There were no amplifiers at that time. There were no microphones at the point of time. So the murli which is so much glorified, that is the murli which when supreme gives the knowledge, supreme showers the knowledge on the souls start dancing. And that dance is called atindriya sukh, is the happiness which is beyond the senses. Generally the soul feels all the happiness based on the senses, based on the smell, based on some beautiful scene, using the eyes, or by listening some good music based on the ears. But when the knowledge of soul, when the knowledge of supreme soul is starting impacting on the soul, then the soul starts feeling atindriya sukh, the pleasure beyond senses. And that can be experienced with the help of murli. So we listen to murli on daily basis. And what when we discussed so many times in this conversation, that we must think positive, we must have the elevated thoughts, we must let the positive information in, we must we must have a distance from the wastage or from the impurity. So what is that source of elevated thoughts, higher consciousness? That source is murli itself. So we don't need to make very much effort, or we don't need to do very much research. The God has given, the supreme has given all the knowledge, all the higher conscious, all the elevated thoughts, all the elevated visions to us through murli. And daily the study of murli for almost half an hour or 1 hour is a food for soul, because positive thoughts are a food for soul, and murli is the best source of positive thoughts. So whatever decision will be taken by the team, we will do a demo class of murli once. And then after that, depending on what decision will continue, or we can join you to some other group which is getting English murli, so that can also happen. But murli is something which is life of a soul. You have listened to this basic course and intermediate course, and now you stop, like the course is done and there are no Zoom meetings ahead. And now what? So after 5 days, 10 days, 15 days, whatever you learned is will slowly start vanishing. So to make that ground firm, to make that attention permanent, to make that attention permanent, we must be in contact with the knowledge. The knowledge is the only source which is going to uplift us. Knowledge is the only foundation, because in Brahma Kumaris we say that we are having main four subjects. The first one is knowledge, then second one is second one is meditation or connection with the supreme. Third is inculcation, whatever we have learned. And the fourth is service. So we are starting from knowledge. Knowledge leads us to the connection, and knowledge and connection both lead us to the inculcation. Until we are not having knowledge, and we have not experienced something, we will not be able to inculcate that in our life. So third is inculcation, and all these three are leading to the service. Because service is the only if we inculcate higher values, if we inculcate positive attitude, then that is definitely going to impact others in a positive way, and that is service. So these are four main subjects, and the basic subject is of knowledge, which we discussed very much in this course. And all this course which we conducted, basic course and intermediate course, both of these courses are drawn from the Murli. Murli is the main source from where all these chapters are designed: the chapter of soul, the chapter of supreme soul, the chapter of rebirth, the chapter of the chapter of cycle, time cycle, then the chapter of divine acts of God, then the chapter of this Kalpvruksha, the chapter of ladder. All these chapters are mainly taken from the Murli. Murli is the source of this knowledge. And if we leave it as it is now, or so the connection will, you'll feel that the connection is getting lose day by day. And one, like after a few months or after a few days also, you'll feel like, okay, we are done with this, and now again coming back to the same track of life, again losing the consciousness, higher consciousness, again losing the awakening, or again losing the attention which we are keeping on ourselves at this moment of time. So to make that permanent, we must be in contact with the knowledge, and Murli is the source. So okay, so sorry for the interruption. There was some internet connection problem. So before moving ahead, we'll just do a small meditation exercise, and then we'll, we'll move to the question answer session. So in today's meditation, we will try to cover the journey from the first day till today. We started our journey as bodies. We started our journey as males or females. But from the very first day, we got the realization, we got the awakening, we got the awareness that we are not physical bodies, we are the living beings, we are the energies, pure energies, the divine energies, imperishable energies who are operating these perishable bodies. When we got to know that we all are actors on this world drama stage, and on this world drama stage, we started our journey when we descended from our original home, when we descended from Paramdham on earth, and we started playing our role on earth. We adopted different bodies, We took different costumes, sometimes costume of a female, sometimes costume of male. And in this journey of birth and rebirth, we performed beautiful actions on this earth. In this journey, we as a soul were using our energies to operate the bodies, but we were not connecting ourselves to the powerhouse. So the batteries were getting drained, and as the batteries got drained, we started realizing that when we started forgetting our original consciousness, when we started believing ourselves as bodies, when we started to feel that feeling of fear, feeling of losing something. And as the time passes, these negative feelings kept on taking hold on us. From the masters, we were slowly becoming the slaves. The process was not very much fast, the process was very slow. We were not able to notice, but we were turning from masters to slaves. We used to be at such a high level of consciousness, and slowly, we made ourselves as perishable bodies. We started doing everything for the body. Our attention on the self was lost. Our connection with the self was also lost. Now, time kept on passing, and, and a time came that was the high time to interfere by the highest energy. The highest energy, the supreme, interfered in this world drama. When he saw that all his children are in total darkness, all his children are lost in the darkness of body consciousness. So he descended and gave the knowledge through an ordinary human being. He spoke his highest knowledge, his versions, through a ordinary mouth. The ocean of purity descended in world of impurity just because he was the only one who could do something to transform the world. So he took the responsibility of transformation and he started by giving the right knowledge, by giving the right awareness. Through his knowledge, the souls started going back to their original form. The souls started their return journey, the journey to the original self. The moment he descended on earth, the time cycle shifted from downfall to uplift. The age of his descendants from Paramdham is called Confluence Age, auspicious Confluence Age. This is the age. This is the age when we souls get the chance to directly listen from the Supreme Himself. This is the age when we souls get the chance to charge ourselves. This is the age when we souls get the chance to accumulate positive karmas, sukarmas. This is the age when we souls are having the total control on what we can do, when we are having the total control on our present, when we are having the golden chance of making our presence uplifted. Take a moment and see yourself with a different perspective, a totally different perspective, from the limits to the unlimited. The limit is the body, and unlimited is the soul. See yourself as a soul, a beautiful diamond, spreading its rays, sitting between two eyes. See yourself as a passenger, as a traveler who has done a long journey, who has a vast experience of life on the earth. See yourself as a diamond. When I see myself as a divine energy, as a diamond, as an indestructible energy, in such an elevated identity of myself brings an emotion of happiness, brings an emotion of lightness on my face. My face is spreading the energy of lightness and happiness. I'm so much relieved from the insecurities, from the fear of death, when I got to know about myself as an energy. Now, take a few moments to remember our eternal home, the land of peace, the land beyond sounds. Use the vehicle of your mind and intellect to fly to that world of peace. See all around golden red light. and the supreme power, supreme energy shining there in Paramdham. He is so pure, and his purity is attracting me towards him. I, the point of light, flew towards him, very near to him, and experiencing his pure energy. Let yourself be lost in his presence. Just he and I and my Father, I and my guardian. This confluence of soul and supreme soul. My battery is getting charged in his presence. In this blissful stage, I, the soul, again getting ready for my remaining journey on earth. And I descend on earth in the physical costume and take my seat between the eyes. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you very much, sister. So, if anyone has any questions or you want to share anything, please feel free to do it. Uma Devi ji, you can unmute yourself.
Uma Devi, you are unmuted, and if you have any question, then you can ask, or you can also post that in the chat window. It seems that You're not having any questions today? We'll just wait for one more minute, and if there are no questions, then we can leave the meeting. Rucha, someone named with AN has raised their hand.
Yes, sister, I have unmuted this one. AM, you can unmute yourself and ask your question, or you can also post a question in the chat window. Okay, so maybe no one has any questions today. So, sister, can we end the meeting?
Yes.
Okay, so any homework or any instructions for tomorrow?
Yeah. So tomorrow, uh, tomorrow, the way we saw our journey in this meditation session in the last, so you just revise or just take a notebook and pen and what what you learned from the first day till today, what is still in your memory, you just write it down, the journey of almost um, 13 14 days. So just write down what you learned, what you experienced. So so take note, diary and pen, and on the first few pages write down what you learned, and on the next few pages or one page or two page write down what you experienced. So these are two separate sections. So just summarize your journey of this spiritual knowledge or this spiritual journey in terms of what learned and what experienced. So this is the only homework, and I hope that you'll enjoy doing this homework, because you'll put a little bit pressure, uh, just to remember what was the first day, what was the second day, and what you experienced from that knowledge. So this is the homework. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Abhijit bhai, your voice is breaking, so I'm not able to
Hana,
understand what you're
in
saying.
YouTube also some questions. So maybe
Okay. So questions on YouTube, then you can post those in my chat window, or
okay.
so there's a question. When service is the fourth part of Murli, as you said, when we do service to supervisor, then instead of servants, why we are called children? No, we are not serving Supreme. Actually, Supreme is serving us. So, like if in terms of, if in a different way, you see that the teacher is serving the student, the father is serving the children, mother is serving the children. So Supreme is playing the part of teacher also, Supreme is playing the part of father also. So in that way, he is serving us. We are not serving him. We are serving ourselves. We are serving the nature. Who is serving? The nature is also serving us. We are serving the nature, which is also serving us. So this is give and take relationship with nature. The nature is giving us the body, the nature is sustaining the body, and we are sustaining the nature by giving positive, pure vibrations. So we are sustaining ourselves, we are sustaining the mother nature. Mother nature is sustaining us via this body. We are sustaining our other soul brothers who need our help. So in that way, we never serve the supreme. Supreme always serves us. And many times you'll see or you'll hear in the Murli that he'll say that I am your most obedient servant. So the supreme authority, highest authority, is accepting that he's serving his children. He is the highest authority. He is the most obedient servant of his children. And the second question is, heaven and hell is described in all religions. If Satyuga and Treta Yuga is heaven, then how other religion have the knowledge of golden age in Dwapar Yuga? So heaven and hell is described in all religions, and if Satyuga and Treta Yuga is heaven, then how other religions have the knowledge of golden age in Dwapar Yuga? Okay, so um, the Dwapar Yuga is the time period which is following Satyuga and Treta Yuga. So something has passed in, suppose um, this is like you are living in an area, and when you took birth, before that few events has happened, but others are having the knowledge of those events. But when you were born, that knowledge was passed on to you. So it's not like that when Dwapar Yuga came, the souls who were in Satyug and Treta Yuga, they were also transferred to Dwapar Yuga, and the souls who were not in Satyug and Treta Yuga, who were not in Satyug and Treta Yuga, who were freshly descending from Paramdham, they were also in Dwapar Yuga. So this is the knowledge which was passed on from the souls who actually experienced the Satyuga and Treta Yuga, and to the souls who did not experience that, but all of them were on the same platform, and that knowledge was passed on. But because as a soul, the soul is eternal, and whatever it has experienced, whatever act it has done, whatever energy it has accumulated, that energy is also imperishable. It is carrying all the parts, all the actions, all the roles embedded in the soul, which are eternal. So that knowledge is passed on to the others also. Om Shanti.
Sister Anuji has asked how to be in the seed stage.
Okay. Seed stage is the soul conscious stage. Because if we, in terms of universe, if we see that, then the supreme soul, Shiva, or supreme energy, highest energy, whatever you name it, he is the seed of this whole kalpa tree. But if we see at an individual level, then in this body, I, the soul, is the seed. So if I am in the soul consciousness and I am maintaining a relationship and a connection with the seed of the universe, then that is called the seed stage. And for that seed stage, the seed stage is definitely a higher stage. So to reach that higher stage, we slowly start from, initially we change the track of our thoughts.
Uma
We
Devi ji,
create elevated thoughts. Yes, we create elevated thoughts, we create positive thoughts. And when we start doing this positivity, elevated thoughts, then slowly we go away from the wastage. Then slowly we start experiencing ourselves, and then that experience is helping us to stay in the soul consciousness stage for a long time, and the time keeps on increasing. And then in the soul conscious stage, we also keep on experiencing the presence of the supreme seed. So this is the pattern which we follow in this Raj Yoga. So that is why when we discuss the steps of Raj Yoga, it's then first it's contemplation, and the last one is the experience. So contemplation means you are changing the track of your thoughts, By changing that track, you are creating good thoughts for yourself also, for all the souls around you also. And that is like a pathway, and the destination is to be in total soul conscious. That is the destination. By becoming in that soul consciousness, we will be in our original stage, what we used to be. So this is the track which we follow. Om Shanti. Some other questions, Rucha Ben or Abhijit Bhai?
I think question is over.
Okay.
एक minute. One last question.
Yeah.
Which is from the YouTube. I sent
Okay, so
you.
it's written, yeah, Gita Bhai. It's written Devi Devta get vanished in the end of Treta as they do not come in Dwapar Yuga. No, it's not that the Devi Devta get vanished, because Devi Devta means it's a character, it's a behavior actually. Devi Devta is a behavior, but originally all are souls, and souls never get vanished. So all the souls who were in Satyug, they get transferred in Treta, and some more add from Paramdham. All the souls or all the deities who were in Treta, they get transferred in Dwapar, and some more gets added from Paramdham. All the souls who were in Dwapar Yug get transferred in Kal Yug, and some more gets added from Paramdham. So this is the reason that the population keeps on increasing, because the souls who have already come from Paramdham, they are also playing the part, and more souls are also getting added from Paramdham. So the souls, even the highest soul of Satyug, you can say the king of the Satyug, Lakshmi Narayan or Treta Yuga, Ram Sita, they also come to Dwapar Yuga. They also come to Kali Yuga. Every soul is depleting with time, and as the soul is depleting, so the role of that soul is also depleting with time. So this is not that the souls who were in Satyug, they are not coming to Treta Yuga. All the souls, once the soul comes from Paramdham, it keeps on descending till the end of Kali Yuga, and then all the souls go back by getting charged. So this is the cycle. So this is for all of you, that the the law says that once the soul comes from Paramdham to earth, the soul, suppose I came in Satyug, in the very starting of golden age, I descended from Paramdham. So I took 8 births in golden age, then I got transferred to Treta Yuga. I took 12 births in Treta Yuga, then I got transferred to Dwapar Yuga. I took 21 births in Dwapar Yuga, then transferred I got transferred to Kali Yuga, because time was changing. I was also shifting with time. So I got transferred to Kali Yuga, and uh, I took 42 birth in Kali Yuga. So at this moment of time, I am sitting in Kali Yuga. But there was a time when I was in Satyug. There was a time when I was in elevated stage. There was a time when I was called a deity, because I was in higher consciousness. So everybody who was at some point of time very high level in this world drama stage, they also get they also have to come to the down stage, because it's a battery. The battery is getting discharged. You are using the battery, and the law says that you cannot go back to Paramdham until the Supreme Himself comes, charge our batteries, make us sufficient, make us that much powerful that we can fly back. So I think Gita ji, you must have got the answer. And Ruchaben posted a question that how do we maintain that seed stage, asked by Anuji. So I gave the answer to this question, that how to maintain that seed stage 24/7. So please do not start expecting that from tomorrow or from today only you are going to experience that seed stage 24/7. It needs practice, and with practice you can, even Brahma, who was the direct instrument of Supreme, he also took some 30 plus years to achieve that seed stage continuously. And he was very nice effort maker. Uh, so even though he was having very much responsibilities, still he made the efforts and reached that stage of 24/7 seed stage. You can start like, you can start from one day, one complete day. In out of those 7 days, one complete day I have to be in soul consciousness. Give this challenge to yourself, and then observe what are the challenges coming in this practice. And by 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 knowing those challenges, try to find the solution of those challenges. Or if you cannot do total whole day, complete one day, then you can say, okay, in morning 3 hours of, of, of a single day, I am going to be in total seed stage. Or morning 1 hour. You can start from 1 hour, then 2 hour, then 3 hour, then complete day, then 2 day, then 3 day. So this is a journey of practice, and this is a journey of attention always. Attention is must.
Thank you, sister.
And
So
Abhijit
Uma
bhai,
Devi ji has asked about
okay, yeah, yeah, Ruchi bhai.
yeah, Uma Devi ji has asked about mudras. So will we the murli in the coming sessions?
Okay, so asked about the Murli.
Yes,
I could,
sister.
okay, yeah, we'll read the Murli. Not, I cannot say that we'll read the Murli tomorrow or day after tomorrow, but definitely we'll read a Murli to just get the feel of what is Murli and what should be the consciousness and how it should be read. And one question is, no rebirth is not like moksha, no birth again. Okay, so there is no concept of moksha. Moksha means total freedom from taking birth on this earth. Moksha means the concept of moksha says that the soul is permanently staying in Paramdham, not coming on earth to play any part or not coming on earth to do any act. So, as per Supreme Soul, the any no soul is free from taking birth, even though there are souls who take only one birth. Like in total cycle of 5,000 years, the soul is coming on earth for few years. For few years, it can be 50, 60, 70, 80, or 100 years. So the soul is taking only one birth, and to take only one birth, the soul has to come in the end only, because the law says if the soul come in the middle of Treta or in the middle of Dwapar, then it has to complete the total cycle of Kali Yuga. It has to take many rebirths. So there are few souls who are taking who are very limited role, who are playing only one birth on this earth, but there is no soul who is totally free from taking birth. There is only one soul who is totally free from taking birth, is the Supreme Soul himself. He never takes the birth through the womb of a mother. He directly enters into a body, uses the body, speaks out the knowledge, and then go back. So he is the only soul who is not bound to come. Actually, he is also bound to come to give the knowledge, to give the direction, right direction to his children, but he is not bound to take birth from the womb of a mother. So there is no soul, even if we see in a total scenario, then even Supreme Soul is also not free. He also has to come on earth to uplift his children. So no moksha for any soul. Um, and the souls who are in very much demand of moksha. So the much that can be done for them is that they just take one birth. But the God says that the beauty of a actor lies in acting, in beautiful acting. Actor enjoys doing acting. No actor enjoys sitting idle. Suppose if you are sitting in Param Dham, we are doing nothing there. There the soul is in total neutral stage. There is no feeling of love. There is no feeling of peace. It's just silence. Just silence. No other feeling. Not even the feeling that we are with our Father, not even the feeling that we all are souls, we all are brothers. So there is no use of, of sitting there in Paramdham. The best thing the soul can done is to play the role on earth and play that role beautifully, to do beautiful karmas on earth. So this is something which we all souls enjoy to play the part. But we started saying that we want moksha, we want moksha. When we started saying this, when we were under the control of body consciousness, and when we were not able to experience that happiness and that love, then we said, oh, we don't want to play any part on this earth, we want moksha. Then, because when we were enjoying, then it was okay. But when we started experiencing the pain, we started experiencing the fear, insecurity, then we said, oh, we don't want any birth, we want moksha. So actually, moksha is not really a concept of a soul. Soul never wanted moksha until it is in its uplifted stage, until it's performing good actions, good karmas. When the soul gets entangled because of body consciousness, because of negative karmas, then it asks for moksha. But no soul gets total freedom from taking birth on earth. Shanti.
Thank you. So we will meet again tomorrow. So thanks for the session, Shamali, or thanks for the others also for. So we will meditate for last 3 minutes.
प्रेम से बस दो घड़ी प्रभु का ध्यान कीजिए, प्रभु का ध्यान कीजिए। प्रेम से बस दो घड़ी प्रभु का ध्यान कीजिए, अपनी अंतर आत्मा को शांति से भर लीजिए, शांति से भर लीजिए। मानव जीवन में जैसे सत्कर्म का ज्ञान जरूरी है, हर कर्म से पहले प्यारे प्रभु का वैसे ध्यान जरूरी है, अपने दिल के दामन को
Thank you very much.